it's me, mayohosko, coming to you at 60 frames per second in 4K resolution. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg, and welcome to my channel. The Octan Man reminds you to subscribe to Mayohosko. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg. Welcome to episode 3 of Real Whole Egg. It has been another busy week. I have built a lot of Lego. I have filmed a couple videos. And I have been doing a lot of stuff with technology. It's been very slow. For some weird reason, my internet has been very sporadic this week, and I'm not happy with what's going on right now. My internet has been so bad this week. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it's just has not been performing up to scratch. I don't know exactly what's wrong. I've rebooted the modem multiple times and still having internet cutting in and cutting out. I have done multiple Windows updates on my old HP. I am going to be replacing it on my birthday. So it has been a very bad time to get this to work. And that sucks. The new Real Whole Egg intro is greater than 200 megabits. Well, I've got to find a way to cut that down, don't I? That sucks. Silly. Anyway, let's put the music on. If I can scroll down here. And turn it down to an appropriate level. So let's see who we... and also we've got to turn the banner on. So where's the banner? Let's go get the banner. There's the banner. So who do we have in the chat so far? We've got a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. You have an invite to come on. Redcoat Kyle, you have an invite to come on. Nate, Mr. Blue, Greg Dillon, and yes, and Streamlabs. There we go. Okay, so I've been messing around with technology, so I'm about 15 minutes behind where I should be. I was just on a Chip Off the Old Block Toys live stream. For those who don't know, for those who are not following me on Instagram, you wouldn't realize that we have formed a partnership. We have formed a partnership. He invited me to his StreamYard account, and so now we are in the process of trying to figure out how to get my channel to be a destination for his StreamYard account. So eventually, I can show his live streams on my channel 1 hour before every episode of these episodes of Real Whole Egg. So yeah, that's exciting. And I've come up with a rant topic that we will be ranting about at the 1 hour mark. For those who don't know, last week I ranted about the phrase "and whatnot," and if anyone wants to know the reason why I have a disdain for that phrase now, just go back and watch episode 2 of Real Whole Egg to get the full context. And we have our first guest of the night. Let's bring him back in from the backstage. Hey, Kyle.
What's going on, you sexy, beautiful YouTube mother lovers of that colored brick? What's going on?
Things are going on really, really well for me. That's what's going on.
That's good to hear, Mayo. That's good to hear, man.
So how's your week been?
Ah, well, since last weekend, things have started to slow back down. Life is getting back kind of into a routine, so.
I've got to go and move my laptop right now, and then I've got some Forge of Empires stuff. I'm 15 minutes behind where I should be. Because I was just live on a Chip Off the Old Block Toys' live stream. So you should go and everyone should go and subscribe to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. Because we have a partnership now. So I am in a bad state. I've got to move this out of the way. Let's turn on the camera. And let me shove this over. So everyone can see this better.
Hello, Axel Plate. How you doing, buddy?
Long time no see, Axel Plate. Let me get this figured out. There we go. So I'm not going to explain what I'm going to be ranting about. So everyone will have to wait until the 1 hour mark to see what I'm going to rant about. But it is going to be something Lego related. And for the first, until at least Brick World Chicago, I want to keep all of my renditions of Rotten Egg, which is what I call my rants, to be Lego related.
Oh, you're gonna use that one? Good. I was hoping you would.
Because I'm not going to get off topic for rants in Real Ho Egg until after Brick World Chicago. Anyway, so I have a video that's coming out on this Sunday, Monday, that is probably the most significant video I've done in about 2 months now, because it's going to be a brand new thing that no one has ever seen on my channel before.
Oh boy.
It's something I've been working on for about 3 months now, and it's finally in a state where it is clean enough that it warrants its own video. And so that will be a premiere. That'll be uploading at the same time I always upload my videos. And I just need to close my HP laptop right now. I'm not.
Hey there, Gladiator Bricks. How you doing?
Hello, Gladiator Blitz. Yeah, so I'm just getting myself in order.
Hey, take your time. Close down
that laptop. So for my Patreon pledges, they already have early access to that video that is going to be premiering this weekend. And they've already seen behind the scenes images of stuff that'll be in the next rendition of that video series. And I am cold as hell, so I'm going to close my window.
Hey, a couple brickheads. How you doing?
Hey Sean, I saw that you are going to be on Brick Adjuster's Full of Brick later. Okay.
So
And don't
yeah,
forget,
go ahead.
don't forget to use the exclamation mark jars to check how many to check your loyalty currency, and keep on accumulating those jars, because at the end of the month, the day before my birthday, that's when the Discord giveaway is ending, and so you'll be able to buy your tickets to enter that giveaway. And you don't and even if you aren't a member of my Discord server, you can enter that giveaway, because I will be giving away a mayohosko sig fig.
Oh man,
I'm gonna be
I
ordering.
might have to jump in on
I'm
that.
gonna be ordering a whole bunch of parts to assemble more of this little guy right here. And now that we're only 1.5 months away from Brick World Chicago, I've got to get cracking on those Bricklink orders. Let's bring Jeff in from backstage.
Well, hello everybody.
Hey.
Is your camera not working?
Oh,
It's a black screen right now.
oh
Yeah, you
well,
have a
it
black
kind
screen.
of helps if I turn it on, huh?
Yeah. So, do you want to explain more about the newfound partnership we have established?
Sure. Basically, Mayo and I have gotten to know each other through YouTube, and because we do similar builds, where we're both primarily into city, I thought it was a good fit, and I like Mayo's channel. I've been watching his stuff, and I know he watches my stuff, so we figured why not team up and see if we can do something a little bit better together. And right now, our first collaboration project is doing 10 daily bugles put together, and I don't want to give up too much, but it's not just going to be a straight rectangle up and down. It's definitely going to have some character to it, and I don't know what's after that. We'll figure that out. So,
also, hey Eric.
Hey Eric. Well, let me be the first to speak for a lot of people. I can't wait to see that, guys. I really can't. Sounds like it's gonna be awesome, and can't wait to see those videos coming out.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting time, and we only need 10 more subscribers on the mayohosko channel to get to 550, and at 550 we will be building the Sanctum Sanctorum, and it would be fantastic if we could get to 550 before my birthday. My birthday is the last day of the month, and we will be doing an 8-hour live stream on the day before my birthday. So if you're able to share my channel with your friends that like Lego and get them to subscribe, that'd be a really good birthday present. Anyway, so Jeff's going to be building the his daily bugle mock. Is that for a lug project?
it is. The lug that I belong to, it's only about 2 years old, but it's taken off. The last show we went to, we got invited. Because of that show we went to, the last one, we got invited to the next show, which we didn't even know about. It's called Stadler's, and they are a manufacturer of train cars, mainly light rail. And they saw our display, and they want us to display at their headquarters. And that's coming up in June. That's our next show, and I want to have the Daily Bugle done for that show.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Nice. And I really like the Daily Bugle. I am not a Marvel fan, and I don't buy a lot of new sets. So the Daily Bugle set is really special if I, of all people, bought that set. And the reason I bought it is because I really like Lego skyscrapers. I have built a lot of custom skyscrapers on my live streams. I really like the 1x6x5 wall panel. That is my favorite piece that Lego makes because it's very useful for building skyscrapers. And so I could not pass up the opportunity to get the Daily Bugle. And I bought the Daily Bugle almost a year ago now to get one of my copies of the Forestman's Gift with purchase. I also bought the UCS Luke's Land Speeder.
Nice.
To also get that gift with purchase. And I built the Daily Bugle on my 10-year anniversary, which was the 7th of January 2023. And that was an amazing build. And anyone that's coming to Brick World Chicago, I'll probably be bringing those minifigures along to trade with people because I don't need those minifigures in my collection. And I'm going to be doing a bunch of Sig Fig trades at Brick World Chicago anyway, so I'll bring those figures as well, see if anyone wants to purchase them or trade other figures with me for those.
There you go.
And if I can't trade those figures, or if I can't sell them at Brick World Chicago, before I move house, I will be doing an auction stream where I'll be selling a whole bunch of stuff before I move house, because I eventually need to sell a lot of stuff because I don't want to have to pay as much money to store it at a storage facility. I don't want to have to buy a big locker. I want to buy a small one so that it costs me less money, if you catch my drift.
Well, how soon are you moving?
We don't know yet because my parents' house that they're going to go and retire at in the country is still under construction.
Oh, okay.
The external stuff has been built. Now they just need to do the interior furnishings. Yeah. So everyone, if you want to be in the chance to buy tickets to enter the giveaway to win a mayohosko sig fig, what you got to do is you gotta be an active watcher of my live streams, and as in when it's live itself, and you've got to be active enough in the chat that Streamlabs recognizes your activity, and you can earn mayo jars, which is the loyalty currency over here. And to check how many jars you have, use the exclamation mark jars. And then on my 8-hour live stream at the end of the month, which is one day before my birthday, I will activate a giveaway through Streamlabs so that people can buy tickets to enter that giveaway. And the more active you are in the chat, the more jars you will end up earning.
Well, that's not good.
And yeah, so if anyone doesn't have any jars, that's because you haven't been active enough in the chat. Streamlabs is very sensitive about that. Also, anyone on my Discord server that is at level 9 automatically magically gets one ticket to enter the giveaway. So you can see by comparison, right here, Sean the right way used the exclamation mark jars, and Streamlabs responded that he has 0 jars. By comparison, Nate Mr. Blue did the exclamation mark jars, and Streamlabs responded that he has 21 jars. And a couple of Brickheads account, which is managed by Sean, Streamlabs responded that he has 10 jars. And so if I go back and read the syntax correctly, one ticket cost 10 jars. And I'm not sure. Yeah, and also you can use the exclamation mark top to see the leaderboard of people currently in the chat to see the leaderboard for that. So yeah. Anyway, that's enough of that. I need to start building Lego. Actually, hang on. There's one more thing on Forge of Empires. But anyway, a lot of exciting stuff. I'm not quite sure if the heist gamble and duel is working. So if anyone wants to use those exclamation marks commands to see if they are working, feel free to do so. I did enable them last week. So I did see people trying to use those exclamation mark commands, but it wasn't working for some reason, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Do better, Streamlabs. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. But I have done a lot of reflection since my last, since episode 2 of Wheel Ho Egg. And I did some soul searching to a degree, and I realized that I need to start writing scripts for tangents I can go on when there isn't that much activity in the chat, just so that I have something to talk about.
Yeah.
And I was floating the idea of going into further detail about my history with the Lego group, from childhood to my high school years to my from childhood to my YouTube years to my live streaming years in chronological order, because I have gone on about it to some degree very briefly in my 8, 9 and 10 year anniversary videos, but there's a lot of information that was cut out from that because I wanted them to be 10-minute videos. I didn't want them to be super long, but a lot of people always ask me those types of questions. So I thought, what the heck, why not just tell the story while I'm building whatever I want to build on camera, whether it be mocks, whether it be sets, when there's no juicy conversation that's going on in the chat. Go on a kind of an overarching story about my passion for Lego over the years, because a lot of people incorrectly guess my age, because I am such a fan of old Lego. I have actually convinced people that I am 20 years older than what I actually am. Because I always talk about sets that came out way before I was born, and say, you know, I really like that, and they did this wrong in that, and they made an error here and there, and people are like, oh, okay, yeah, you know what you're talking about. And I have convinced so many people that I was 20 years older than what I actually am. Then when I tell them I'm in my early 20s, they're shocked. And after the experience of people thinking I'm 20 years older than what I actually am, I realized that I have an old soul. I realized that I'm already at the point where I'm using that old person's phrase of, oh, the kids these days, they're just too soft. I'm already doing that. I'm actually saying that about my own generation as well, not just the generation after me, i.e. Generation Alpha, but things are so fucked up on social media that I'm already criticizing my own generation for being too soft.
Yes.
Would you believe that?
Oh, absolutely, man. I do.
Because common
I mean-
sense isn't all that common anymore, and the least common place to find common sense would be on social media.
So, I mean, I remember back when I was a kid, your parents wouldn't expect you home until the street lights came on. That's when you were expected to be home.
Yeah, because if anyone's ever watched Simpsons episodes that came out in the 90s, there was that one episode where they put a curfew on the kids, and
Yes.
that they weren't allowed out after sunset. We do have Macro Bricks backstage. Let's bring him into the main show.
Macro!
Cheers, Kyle. Jeff. Happy Saturday, Friday. Depends where you at. Mail Saturday for you, I guess.
Too right.
Good day, good day. Cheers to Chatland. Again,
So how's your week gone, Mark? I saw that you posted a finished product of some internal craftsmanship on your Instagram.
I like how you put that right on. That was a kitchen I did a while ago, but it takes a while for all the floor, the tiles, and all the other stuff to get done and cleaned up. And yeah, I did that kitchen, I don't know, maybe 2-3 months ago. And now
There we
it's
go.
just
There's that beautiful
just
view.
finished. I need a male fake nice.
Yeah, because everyone that's active enough on stream or on my live streams in the comments, you'll earn lots of mayo jars, and then you'll be able to buy tickets to enter the giveaway to try and win one of my sig figs.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. And so, speaking of sig figs, are you enjoying the package that I sent you? Have you put those orcs to good use yet?
I sure did.
Because I sure have put I sure have put my koalas to good use.
Nice.
Some people know that one of my koalas is on my Ewok village, but I can't show where the Ewok village is right now. Otherwise, I would be ruining one of my perks for everyone who pledges to me on Patreon. So besides that, how else? No, sorry. What else has happened in your week, Mark? I saw that and you were doing something else, but it escapes my mind right now.
Oh, it escapes my mind too. I'd have to go back and check the schedule. Standard A fall life, just work. I get some time off Sunday. And funny enough, I know you're not the biggest fan of your cat mail. We actually like our cat. So they got this cat show in our city where everyone brings all their different breeds of cats and whatnot. So we'll do that Sunday, and that's all my life. There you go, in a nutshell. Choose neat. PPP.
Well, some people might know I have a cat-related set that I might be building in May.
Yeah, hopefully that comes to fruition. That'd be awesome.
And the reason I say it might get built in May is because if I reach certain subscriber milestones, we'll be building an even better, grander project in the month of May. Yeah.
Sorry, man. I'm just thinking of myself.
Yeah. And I have decided that with the Ewok bridge mock, for the other tree, across the rope bridge, that's where I'm going to put a beer keg for the forestman.
Nice.
And
Just one.
I'm probably going to just put that and some more brown bricks so that it doesn't get blown over by the wind. And then after that, all I'd have to do is put some leaves on top of the 6x8 plates that make up the roof structure. Get the minifigures all posed up. Get some of the minifigure accessories. Build the spit for them to be roasting the Castle Knight's helmet on an open fire, and then that'll be all done.
That's a great story. Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds
Because
awesome.
I'm going to be doing some Star Wars content for May the 4th be with you. And speaking of May the 4th be with you, I saw a commercial last night that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is coming out on May the 4th be with you.
know if I can do that too.
Which is exciting because I've been hyping up that movie.
Well,
And we have Scott.
I do know one thing.
Scott.
Hey, Scotty.
Here, Scotty.
I do know one thing for May the 4th be with you. I'm gonna be taking out all my Star Wars sets and putting them inside the on the roads of the city and everything, or into the museum or something. Bring them out and
Have some fun with it. Fondle them a little
Yeah.
bit. Move them around. Swoosh them maybe.
well, clean them.
Hey, what do you
Definitely.
use to clean your Lego?
What do I use?
Yeah,
I honestly, I just use a small paintbrush.
nice.
Again, depending on what I'm cleaning. If it's just like a little set or something like that, I'll use a small paintbrush. If I'm cleaning off the roads from dust and stuff like that, I'll use a little vacuum cleaner and clean it. And
You don't even have to move the minifigure. Yes.
And I'm not sure what happened, but Jeff just dropped out.
Hey,
So I have yet to lose a minifigure to the evil vacuum. So
ooh, that'd be a painful one, eh? It's a little dirty to retrieve them.
well, what I do is I use a stocking to cover the nozzle. I give it a little space, so if I do say knock off a little tree or flowers or whatever, it doesn't go into the vacuum itself. So
Play it safe.
yeah. I still need to order some more lights.
Oh, that was a celebration moment. That was good.
So originally this build was for a wood-fired oven, but I think I'm going to turn it into something else.
What's Jeff working on these days?
He dropped out for some reason.
Is he halfway to his 6 daily bugles?
We started. Well, he was working on it on his live stream earlier. We formed a partnership, and now we've got to figure out how to get his streams to stream on my channel at the same time.
Nice.
So instead of using this as a wood-fired oven, I'm going to use this as an entrance facility.
Your
Hello,
horse not on a
regular-
choose regular story. Your horse party's not on a horse. Oh, it
There's
is.
my
Yeah, I
horse.
didn't see that. I didn't see the tan horse there. My bad.
Yeah. Okay. I'm struggling to see what I'm gonna build. I'm gonna build right now because I've done all of the main builds I would have wanted to do. Now I have a lot of strange pieces that I don't know what to do with. I think I want to try use these wedged bricks somehow.
You're gonna build some rock work up around the tower with those?
I wanna try use it in some creative way. Originally, it was used as rocks in the set. I want to use it for something that isn't rocks. I think I got an idea. I'm going to use stacks of 2 on each side, and I'm going to build a custom wall at the back. Try use this shape right here. And build. Actually, no. You know what? I'm going to move it back by 1 stud, so that we can get some snot bricks to give us some good details.
Oh yeah, getting real snug.
Builds like this to be at the front.
Oh, so I'm gonna put the new
I need another 1 by 1 just to provide a little bit more visual interest. And I did receive lots of new videos to add to the intro, but I need to condense it so that it takes up less space. I think it's 22. I think it's 22 megabytes over, and I've got to get it to be under 200.
As how many megabytes over?
It's 22 over. And so
man.
I think what I'll try and do is I posted it as a reel on Instagram. I think what I'll do is I'll try and do a share screen of that so people can see what it's supposed to look like. So I'll go share screen. I'll go to my Instagram. Or did I just hear a beep? No, that wasn't a beep. And we'll turn off the music on StreamYard. If we can scroll down here. And we'll watch this reel. Come on. Oh, whoopsie. Let me unmute this.
Mayohosko, it's your boy, JP. Oh, real whole egg. Everybody say real whole egg. Real whole egg.
Real whole egg.
Real whole egg.
There we go. Capture that, Mayo. That's for you. That's for you.
Rolling into the chat, we got to give a shout out. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg. Splat out. That's what I'm talking about. Mayo Hosco. 2 whoops salute, Mayo. Welcome to the jankiness.
Everyone on the panel say it at the same time. Okay.
Oh, okay.
What are we saying again?
Real whole egg.
Whole egg.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Real
Whole egg.
Egg.
Close enough.
Real whole egg. There we go. I don't know what else you want. Wait, why am I... Are you talking about like what goes well with mayo? Also, how did you even come up with the name mayohosko? Like, do you just love mayo? I don't know.
For mayohosko, I give you a real whole egg. Wait, where do all these other eggs come from? What in the name of the Emperor is going on?
And there we go. That was that.
That was too funny. Actually, that's good, Neil.
That was a good one.
So that is the intro for Real Whole Egg as it stands. I was able to cap when both Mark and I were on the Click and Cleave Jungle live stream, and I've got to edit those. I've got to edit that stuff in. I've got to condense it. That's what put me over 200 megabits. So I've got to find a way to make that take up less space before that gets put onto StreamYard. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do it.
Oh,
But
I just knock
by
down?
hook or by crook, I'm gonna get that done. And we have Contra Bricks build craze in the chat. Hey Contra, let's put the music back on. Daydreaming.
Cheers, Contra. Hey, Shane. Why is it not wanting to close here?
So what is everyone working on right now?
Unfortunately, I'm not working on anything. I'm just trying to hardwire everything to make sure things aren't flashing anymore that aren't supposed to be flashing. Like, for instance, the train shed was having a surge issue. So I had to figure out what was going on with that and fix that up.
If Jeff had left unabruptly, he would talk about how he's also been doing stuff with his train engine shed. I don't know where we went. He'll probably message me about it later. And looks like you're doing more stuff with Castle stuff too, Mark.
Oh yeah, I almost nailed it. I just got a couple more pieces of rock to do on this one, and then it's done, and that's the template for the next one. So we're about to.
Macro, that looks absolutely incredible, though, man. That is awesome.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Let's put a full screen on that one.
So now I've added this wing to it, but now before I had the wing on it, but the houses didn't close. Now the house closed all the way. It opens out 100% completely now.
So are you building duplicate versions of the builds from that set?
So I got that's one half, and then now, because I just figured that out, I'm working on the mirrored half.
Oh,
That's
so you're
awesome.
doing mirrored builds. Didn't you already do that though?
I wasn't completely done. I got the bulk of it done. Here, I'll grab it.
Ah, okay, yeah. I got it now. Yeah, anyway. Let's take that off full screen.
let's put it like this.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've also been building a cool castle, and the world will soon know about that at the end of the weekend. And this is an unstable build. I don't like this. What's going on here?
Unfortunately, I haven't really had the time and parts to work on my museum yet, so hopefully soon.
Oh yeah, I hear you on them parts.
Oh,
I got lucky, and the two sets kind of give you enough parts, and you take stuff apart, and it works out. I haven't had to use too many of my own. Can I bug you for full screen again for a quick second, Mayo?
Yeah.
So here's the main front, the part I was working on, right? It's all big now. So now I'm doing this side of this whole thing. But now it also still... Oh, it doesn't. Epic fail. Doesn't close all the way. Houston, we have a problem. See, it worked well by itself. Now it's attached, it doesn't.
And Kyle just dropped out. People are dropping out like flies. I don't know what the hell is going on.
What it's by itself. Damn, now we got another problem to work out. See, there's always something. Here I was thinking I was going to be ahead of myself.
Yeah, there's always something.
I might just say F it and just leave it this way.
Well, there's only 2 people on camera right now, so we can go like this. When we get more people, we'll go back to the other format.
In order to make this close completely, no, because then you're going to have the other one. It's already past half too. Oh, we got issues, Houston.
So there's that.
We got issues. Nice.
I've been building a lot of things using 4x6 plates.
You want to know what that almost looks like to me, Mayo? Like a grave tombstone on one side with like a little backdoor entrance into like a dungeon or the hidden escape from a castle or something.
I am sorry about that.
Hey, no worries. Technology, it happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't think it's going to work no matter what we do.
We got this big 6x10 plate, so I'm going to try and use this for something now.
Mayo, is that the snowman that I see right there?
I would have to build.
Yeah,
Right
this.
there. I have that same exact one.
So this can bend out.
Yep.
Brick Hive sent that to me because I was a member on his channel.
Yeah.
He also sent me some poly bags and some stickers, and I put one of those stickers onto a billboard, and that'll be my next Legacy update.
Have you not caught me saying real whole egg yet, or what?
Yes, I did catch you. You're a part of the next edit for the intro I need to do.
Nice. Hopefully I wasn't slurring it. I apologize if I was. Yeah, I hate like stuff when stuff like that happens. See, I solved one problem. So I thought that when it was detached, the house closes and this is still on it. But now I'm running into another darn problem and it still doesn't close all the way up here. Snap booty. Is your whole city lit up, Kyle?
Yes.
Nice. Nicely done.
Even one of the 3 street lights is blinking at the moment.
That's awesome. It looks good.
So we're 5 minutes away from the rotten eggs rant I have planned.
Nice. Looking forward to it.
So here's a full view of the city.
Can we hit you up for a quick full screen by chance, Mayo?
On where Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Nice.
So Kyle, when you're on full screen, you've got to be the first person to talk.
Well, I mean, so I was having difficulty with, where is it, the train shed where it was power surging to it, so the lights were flashing in it, and they were getting dulled out and everything. So I had to go and figure out that situation. I need to still order a couple more lights, but other than that, everything is 100% lit. Let's see if I can get over there without dying. One of the street lamps is actually flashing.
Yeah, that'd be me. I'd be on my hands and knees at this view for hours just...
Oh, the angles that I have been capturing is just like pure enjoyment. And then everyone's favorite, including my own, which is the lady with the camera. Everyone loves it. I mean,
good lord.
I love it too. It's just, it gets annoying, but no, I mean, so far it's, I'm gonna say it's about 90% done.
Nice. Until you get the next Lego set in there or something.
Yeah, and if I get another modular, this whole road is gonna have to come forward this way, which means I have to remove train track, and that's gonna be brutal, but
keep you busy, give you something to do.
Oh yeah.
But I feel that dread, because when I gotta do something, I'm like, man, this is gonna be a monumental task. Holy, it's not just a quick, easy clicking some bricks together. There's some thought going into it, right?
Oh no, it is never something simple. I mean, because I do mills plates, so that the road plates are level with the train track.
Nice.
So yeah, then doing mills is easier to hide wires. So much easier.
You almost have to do mills if you do the wires in the lit city, don't you?
Yes, almost. I've seen some people very hard. It's hard to do, but you are able to do it without mills plates. But again, it's very hard because you have to hide wires everywhere.
Yeah, I might as well.
I mean, especially if you're doing street lamps and not doing the mills system, you have to hide those wires somewhere. So let's see if I can see my owl buddy.
Let's put that up twice. This guy says too cool, right on.
Yeah. I was just looking at the picture of the thing I'm going to be ranting about, and I just had to look at it again, and I just laughed because I think it's going to make for a really funny rant. I just had to chuckle because it's absolutely ridiculous what Lego is doing to a certain segment of their customer base. I'm going to use some of these inverted slopes to get this look right. Now I need other bricks. I need one by one to fill in these gaps right here. Because, as everyone knows, I'm not the biggest fan of gift with purchases. And a gift with purchase has to be really, really special for me to want to buy it. And I can safely say that the only good gift with purchase this year was the first gift with purchase, which was the Blacktron Cruiser. So I haven't bought anything from Lego.com since the first day of the year. So my wallet is very thankful for that. Hasn't been crying.
I haven't bought much either lately.
Just build it. Thank you very much for saying it looks good. Thank you.
Oh, do we have a just build it watching right now? We do. Hello, just
Yes, just build it is in.
hello, just build it.
Version.
Yeah. So, it is now time for the second rendition of my rant series I call Rotten Eggs. Let's go and find it. Where was it? Here we go.
This one is a rotten egg!
Rotten eggs!
It's rant time! Okie dokie, so for
Mayo.
this version, nope, for
There
this
you go. There you
version
go.
of Real Whole Egg, for this version of Rotten Eggs, I'm going to be ranting about the new leaked Lego Star Wars May the 4th be with you if with purchase. It's another fucking coin! Why is Lego bothering with these coins?
I thought it was that mini Death Star.
Why is Lego bothering with these fancy keychains?
Oh,
And
dude.
with the Star Wars, and like I wouldn't be complaining if it was for if it was for Lego products in general, but it's a Lego Star Wars gift with purchase, and they're just making another coin. Doesn't that seem kind of lazy? Doesn't that seem like Lego is taking advantage of Star Wars fans? Doesn't it seem like Lego would rather make a cheap coin than making a really good minifigure scale GWP? Last year they made the Aunt Peru set. Why couldn't they expand on Star Wars gift with purchases in that similar style? But no, they had to give their Star Wars customers who are really big Star Wars fans, if they buy Lego Star Wars, they know their shit about Star Wars. And what's the common trait about Lego Star Wars fans? They are very vocal. And
Oh, absolutely.
a lot of people were vocal on yesterday's episode of a couple of Brickheads, and you bet your sweet ass they will continue to be vocal, because that is a really bad gift with purchase. That is really bad. And Lego is not immune to having really bad gift with purchases for May the 4th be with you. I'm not a Star Wars fan, so it doesn't affect my bottom line, but that doesn't mean I can't rant about it, because a lot of my friends are big Star Wars fans. There. That was the second rendition of Rotten Egg.
This one is a rotten egg!
Rotten eggs!
It's rant time!
Well, that makes sense. I thought it was that Star Wars mini. What is it? Star Destroyer. Oh, I see that's too high.
Because I'll share the image. There it is. There's the coin. It's for the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, and you can see that it's got a plaque that has a blueprint of the Death Star.
And that's the gift with purchase.
Yeah,
And that's the gift
and
with purchase.
who
That's
was
it.
it? The website that it is Brick Fanatics said that it has an estimated value of $12.63.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was
I'm
something
not quite sure what the threshold is to buy it, to get the gift with purchase, but I'm guessing it's going to be $150.
I'm not buying it.
Yeah, no.
I can't imagine a lot of Star Wars fans wanting to buy Lego Star Wars sets to buy to get that.
Why we even
people
talking about Star Wars?
who are already buying Lego Star Wars sets, regardless, they're not gonna be as emotional about it. But people who only buy Star Wars sets to get gift with purchases, they're probably gonna skip out this year, because coins are not what Lego fans want. Lego fans want the bricks. Aunt Peru was a really good gift with purchase. You know what's a really bad gift with purchase? Another coin.
Yeah.
So everyone have their thoughts about that. And if anyone has any deep thoughts about any time I do a rant, make sure to do an Instagram post or tweet about it on Twitter, tagging me in their post or their tweet, and use the hashtag RealHoeg, and I'll read it on the next episode of Real Hoeg.
You know what's better than talking about Star Wars? You see the
Talking
new
about anything
Nintendo
else
tech
but Star Wars, because this is not a Star Wars channel.
I know, that's what I thought, but you're going off on a Star Wars gift with purchase there for a minute.
Because I was going to do something else for the second rendition of Rotten Eggs, but I thought there was a relevant topic because it only got released, and I knew I could do something entertaining about that, and I did something entertaining about that.
Well, that was great. I just didn't want
that-
it to spiral
was,
out of control into the next Star Wars topic.
Yeah.
I wanted to break it up and just kind of shoot her while she's, But speaking of which, you see that new Ninjago set, man?
Market? Yeah, the next Ninjago modular that got leaked.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
No, but I am going to try and find a picture of that. Lego Ninjago City Markets. Set 71799. Let's get an image of it. Where's a good image? I think. No, that's the gardens. No, sorry, no, that's the city. I'm trying to find an actual image of it. There's something on Reddit, but it's really blurred out. Oh, is there no, that's Ninjago City. It's very difficult to find an image of this thing. I think this is the best we can do. There's a really blurred. There's a really blurred image on Reddit. Wasn't Sean the right way complaining about the blurry images on a previous episode of a couple of Brickheads? Let me share this from Reddit. And let me try zoom in on this. Obviously that's not going to work. Let me, like that.
Yeah, those images kind of suck, but
yeah,
you get the gist, right?
Yeah.
Red columns out front, a little kind of Asian walkway bridge looking over a little bit of a river going into some kind of small building in the middle there. A little tram, that yellow thing on that black little rail, looks like a little tram from level to level.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
So I'm not sure about the price. I'm not sure about the piece count. I'm not sure how many minifigures it'll include. But from the looks of it, it looks like it's going to be 2 blocks of buildings divided by a canal that goes through the middle.
It's going to be
I'm guessing there's going to be, if there's a canal that splits those 2 buildings, there's going to be a green grocer on that canal where people can buy fruits and vegetables from, because that's what they do in a lot of Asian cities that are on water.
It looks like it would divide where that bridge, like attach where that red bridge is.
Yeah.
It almost looks like 2 32 by 32 plates.
Yeah.
which would be the biggest footprint for a Lego Ninjago modular. And if Titanium J were here, I'm sure we could talk about it. But Titanium J, I know he's doing something else right now.
Nice. Shane saying Awesome hasn't seen it yet. Mayo's got the leaks.
Literally, the only reason why we're talking about it is because someone else mentioned it.
I think now that this picture's out, give it another month, another week, whatever it is, you'll get a better image soon.
Yeah, I think we'll probably get official images sometime in June, and it'll probably be in August 1st release in the US. No, sorry, in North America, and a July release in Europe and the British Isles and Ireland. Let me change this up. Okay. Yeah. Where's another one of these snot bricks? So I'm guessing you're going to continue to do more castle stuff on Saturday Shenanigans?
Yep. I got a couple people lined up for guests. Hopefully it all works out and talk about all things castle. Especially if I can get this done.
I'll be watching the Lakers game.
Good old Lakers, yeehaw.
Game 3 of the first of our first round series against.
Why are you watching slow-paced back and forth basketball when you could be watching the playoffs, man?
It is the playoffs.
I'm disappointed. Oh my goodness.
It is the playoffs. The NBA and the NHL have playoffs at the same time.
I mean, if you're gonna watch something, watch hockey.
Yeah, you're punished to 2 shots of maple syrup.
Yeah, I would have been watching the hockey as well if the Penguins had made the playoffs for their 17th straight year.
I guess
they didn't make the playoffs for the first time in 16 years. Because I love watching my Pittsburgh Penguins. Ice hockey is a lot more faster and, in my opinion, on a play-by-play basis, more entertaining than basketball.
Well, I mean, there's a lot more that happens in hockey too that you can't do in basketball.
Also, because hockey is a contact sport.
Exactly. I mean, it's also another reason why I like watching college lacrosse games.
See, I wish I had a reason to watch hockey, but my Penguins missed the playoffs for the first time in a really long time.
Well, I mean, there's always a reason. You never know when a fight's gonna break out.
Yeah, exactly. And the reason is that for the first time since we drafted Sidney Crosby, we need to rebuild. After we drafted Sidney Crosby all those years ago, we haven't needed to rebuild because we've been a competitive hockey team. But let's be honest, Sidney Crosby is past his prime now. We can't rest on his greatness forever. He's probably gonna retire soon, and we need to start rebuilding.
Well, it's not just that he's older now. I mean, look how many fights and everything he's been in. He's banged up his body a lot.
Exactly. That's what happens to hockey players when they get old.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's that. I need to find. Actually, you know what? It would be better to find 2 more 1x1 bricks to put underneath here. so that I can raise it up ever so slightly. And I prefer to save these fancier 1x1s for the fronts of buildings. Yeah, there's another one.
So what's that white dome and arch you got going on there? What's that one again?
Right here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what this building's gonna be yet, because I built a lot of things with 6x8 plates as roofs. That they are very multi-purpose, and they haven't been leased to any merchants yet, so they're still up for grabs. Because, for example, if anyone out there has a medieval themed sig fig, perhaps you might want to rent out those spaces.
Rent out.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna make a weirdly shaped window right here. I'm gonna get some 1x2 slopes, and I'm gonna put this underneath here. And then I need a 1x4 plate. Where's a 1x4 plate? Actually, let me go back up top and see if there's any juicy conversations. I'm not seeing any juicy conversations. Just Build It said Lego would make so much more money if it was a minifig instead of a coin. Talking about the gift purchase.
Yeah, no doubt.
It would have been cheaper for Lego since they already make so many minifigures. Agreed.
I agree 100%. No doubt. That's a good comment.
Oh, absolutely.
Contra says, same Mayo. I like the flowers gift with purchase. I like the Blacktron, but it didn't land me one yet. Yeah. The gift with purchases are always a hit or a miss.
Yeah.
Some are really good, some are really bad, and a lot are just meh.
I mean, back when they were doing the 80th anniversary for the trains, that was an absolute hit.
Exactly. What sells, or what makes specific gift with purchases really good? Minifigures.
Yeah.
Scott agrees with me.
Well, the good old days when they did like some of those chrome CPOs and whatnot.
And the and the chrome copper Boba Fett, or whatever it is, the chrome gold C3PO, and the chrome silver Stormtrooper, or whatever it was. The ones that are all $500 plus on eBay because they're trying to get an arm and a leg, and no one's buying them. Because everyone knows how expensive they are, and people just don't buy them because they're not in demand. They're really old, and no one cares about them. So I'm gonna have to do a technique to get a 1x4 by 2/3 assembly. I need to find 1x1 plates to go on top of here, and I might have to use an odd color to get the height right.
Oh, those damn rocks again. That out too.
I'm just going to use foliage pieces instead to get this height right. Yeah, there we go. Because now I can put 1x3s under here to brace that connection. Now I need some curved, sorry, some corner bricks. And my corners are behind me, resting on something else. So that can go in there, and then underneath there we can get these from my 2 light bluish grey masonry bricks. So there's another merchant open for business.
There you go.
Ready for someone to rent it out. Yeah, so not sure what I'm gonna do next.
Oh no, I don't want to update. Why do you ask me to do that right now? Are you crazy?
I've got a lot of flags that are in a red and yellow color scheme because they are for the Crusaders, and we don't want Crusaders. We don't want the flags of the Crusaders flying around Middle Ages momentum, because we are an independent state controlled by the Black Falcons, and the Crusaders don't like that. So I'm going to take some of these other pieces apart. So we have more room.
Oh.
And if I had more of the brown staircases, then I'd want to use something with this castle wall right here.
Ooh.
But I don't have any more of those brown stairs, so I'm not going to be able to make anything that's a similar architecture, which is unfortunate.
Move that from there. I sure did.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get jumping off. Getting ready to head to bed.
Cheers, right on. Good to see you, Kyle. It's been a while.
Is there any plugs
Oh,
you'd like to do before you go to bed?
You can follow me on Instagram. It's Redcoat Kyle, just like how it is on the screen. I've added a couple pictures with some captions on it. It's mostly about this new side of the city that's being lit up, and some of those really nice views of, getting that look down that road and seeing it all lit up.
Hello, Sean Snowden.
Hey, Sean. That's actually my uncle.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, I messaged him to come on and check out the stream.
Oh, right on. Okay, so let's look at that. Ooh, is that why?
How many StreamYard hours have we used? I'm gonna go to StreamYard and see how many. Because I forget how many hours I've used. We gotta go to the billing. Okay, so we've used 4 hours this period. So it resets on the 9th of May. So now let me go to the calendar, because I've got to figure out the budget for these hours. So I'm going to do a live stream for May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. So we've got to figure that out as well.
How long are you streaming for now? Or tonight?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Awesome.
So do the 4 hour, do the 4 hour live stream. Do the 4 hour live stream on the 6th of May. So that brings it down to 12 hours. Gonna do the 8 hour live. Gonna do the 8 hour live stream. You're gonna do the 8 hour live stream on the day before my birthday. Everyone make sure to watch that, because that'll essentially be my happy birthday live stream. Mark it in your calendar. In your calendar, there's gonna be a test later.
What day is that, sorry?
So that brings it down to 4.
Oh,
So I'll probably do a 1 or 2 hour live stream on May the 4th. Be with you. So this is going to be a shorter live stream, and we have Brick Maniac 8081. Yeah, so we'll make this a 2.5 hour live stream. We'll make this a 2.5 hour live stream, and we'll make my live stream on May the 4th be with you, which for me, where I'm filming, will be revenge of the 5th. That'll be a 1.5 hour stream. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put all of these other pieces back in the box, so that we can work on the one of the bags for the jazz club. Box. Yeah.
Okay.
And Jeff just messaged me on Instagram. What's he saying? Yeah, okay.
Small technical difficulty. Hope you're all good, man.
So I'm gonna dump this. Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, that one's going there.
And also, I will remind everyone that next week Mayo City is having an election.
It's an election.
Yeah, and so if anyone remembers my Instagram stories from a week ago, I told people if they are willing to put their hat in the ring. Well, if you don't, so what you've got to do to get your name on the ballot is before midnight on. Before 11:59 p.m. on Sunday night, in whatever time zone you're in, you've got to send me a DM. I'm the mayor, to get your name on the ballot. And if we have multiple people on the ballot, then what I'm going to do is people will be able to vote for the mayor of Mayo City in the comments of the next city update So if you want to get your name on the ballot, make sure to DM me. I'm the mayor, as in, yeah. So for those who don't realise, in Australia we do not pronounce mayor as mayor. That's how they pronounce it in American English.
How do you pronounce it?
Mayor.
With the AR, mayor?
Yes, exactly.
How do you spell it?
Mayor. It's the same word, just pronounced differently.
Well, in Australia, the A's make the sounds of O's.
Well, no, because American English took that word and said, hey, this is going to be really confusing. Why don't we just pronounce it how it's spelt, mayor? And so that's what American English did. And I used to be really confused when I watched American TV shows because I knew what a mayor was and didn't know what a mayor was, and then someone explained to me, oh, it's the same thing, it's just a different pronunciation. And so we have multiple people sig figs in our city already.
Nice.
And if any of the sig figs that I own want to register to be on the ballot, then their actual sig fig will be able to go around on a Pope mobile type vehicle I'm going to build for the next city update. And if no one else registers to be on the ballot, then mayohosko is going to run unopposed.
It's an easy win. No.
Okay, that's that. So now it's time to go back to building the Jazz Club modular. And this stream has been really quiet. I'm almost willing to accept defeat that I can't compete anymore.
You still working on your jazz club, or are you done now?
I'm still working on my jazz club.
Oh, good lord.
And because I've been running some social experiments with my live streams, and clearly my efforts have failed. People do not give a shit about me.
Oh, I don't think it's that. Maybe it's the social experiment part of it.
Because the first episode of Real Whole Egg was really good. And every episode and last week's episode was a big drop off, and this week's episode has been a drop off. And so if it continues if it continues next week, then I'll know, yeah, people have stopped giving a shit about me.
Oh, it happens. It comes and goes. It might be in waves. If everything was easy and a win all the time, that'd take the fun out of it.
Clearly, I cannot compete anymore. And clearly, someone who you've had on your live streams is more attractive to watch than me. So yeah, there might be big changes coming soon.
There you go.
As in big changes that not a lot of people are going to like.
Oh, not another spiritual journey, is it? You didn't answer back. What's that mean, Mayo? What are you trying to say here?
Answer back about what?
Your spiritual journey.
No. My spiritual journey accomplished everything I wanted to set out to do. It reinvigorated my creativity.
There you go.
So finding the instructions. Where's the instructions? Oh, damn it. I put the instructions somewhere else. Where did they go? Oh, there it is. It's under my table. Because not everything needs to be publicized. And no one needs to be on the internet 24 hours a day.
Exactly.
And I think the people have spoken.
And?
Well, I can't go any further than that because otherwise people are going to say that, oh, mayohosko is starting drama and all this other bullshit.
Well, yeah, I think you're looking at it the wrong way, man. Well, that's the first part of it. You know what? That's the first part of it. It's a lesson of life is you can't control the world. You can't control what other people do. You got to find a way that works for you. Not everything's going to work in your favor. It's never going to always work in my favor.
Exactly, because if you aren't prepared to make changes and adapt, then you're never going to get any better. You're going to become stagnant and archaic. Because as YouTubers, we've always got to be evolving our craft.
Well, yeah, and don't look at anyone else's competition but yourself. You're your own competition. You got to learn more, do more, figure stuff out, you know. It's not all about necessarily the social experiment. Maybe it's about the technology experiment. Maybe it's about some editing experiments. Maybe it's about trying out this, trying out that. You know, there's so many different avenues you can go down. And once you find that answer and it works, share it with me.
I'm trying to see where I'm at because I've done that. I don't know where I'm up to.
Oh yeah, and taking advice from other people is always good.
I've done that one. Where's the next bag?
Yeah, why is this not fitting on here now?
Yeah, I've built that.
Somebody's about to get pissed off.
So, okay, I've done all of that, and I've done that. So where am I? Okay, bag 11. It's time to build bag 11.
You don't dog fold your ears, your pages when, or would you ever call
No,
that?
because otherwise that ruins the quality of the instructions.
Yeah, a little
So
bit.
we're going to start bag 11, and we're going to do that for the rest of the stream.
Does anyone really give a shit though? If the
Bag 11.
dog ears on your instructions?
There's another bag 11. Yeah, and there are 15 different numbered bags in this set.
We're on bag 11.
Yeah, so we're going to start bag 11 right now.
Every time.
Okay. So I need to start opening this thing. Oh, and we gained 2 more subscribers, which means we are only 8 away from building the Sanctum Sanctorum.
There you go. Weren't you complaining 10 minutes ago?
Hopefully we can get to a 550 before episode 4.
So why am I so fucking no? Whole thing coming back? That makes sense.
Okay. We're gonna open bag 15 now. No, sorry, not bag 15.
Right.
Bag 11.
Oh yeah, we have to leave one blank.
And I'm gonna mute myself while I do this.
Well, I'm just gonna sit here and continue to talk to myself while I do this then. 1, 2, hopefully that's the reason why it wasn't fit. Son of a bitch. Come on, pieces. Shouldn't be that difficult. It's a kid's toy. Okay, there we go. Laughing. We're laughing. Now I need more of a bottle.
Fantastic. Now I can start. So we've got to build the minifigure first, and this is the minifigure that has that dress and the big puffy hair,
And blam on it.
which is a really fun hairpiece.
Oh.
So there is something else that I wanted to talk about. I just can't remember what it was. I was thinking about it earlier this week.
This week or today?
Yeah, I was thinking about it earlier this week when I was filming a video. And it's also because I watched someone do another video that got me thinking about something. I'm just trying to jog my memory to see if I can remember what I was going to say.
Jog your memory. Pulling off your game here. Couldn't work out looking too much.
There was a video that someone did, and I'm trying to remember what it was.
Okay, so that's good.
It'll come back to me eventually. But anyway, we're going to build bag 11 of the Jazz Club, and then we're going to end this thing because we've got to allow enough StreamYard hours to do my May the 4th Be With You live stream, which for me will come out on Revenge of the 5th.
That's awesome.
So there we go. And I'm planning to do a Revenge of the 5th live stream before a couple of Brickheads goes live.
What? I did that wrong? That's not impossible. That's impossible. Come on.
Oh yeah, I remember now. So I have not been happy with my shorts lately. I think because it's been a month now since I had a short video get to 1,000 views. So I think my luck on the algorithm has run dry again.
You know what? Happens. I haven't even done a video for who knows how long, or really a short, so I don't even know what's going to happen when I try to do something. Never know. Oh, good Lord, it's all falling apart now.
And so I filmed some shorts. I filmed a whole batch of shorts a month ago, and so those will get gradually released before Brick World Chicago. But I did a community post that'll come out tomorrow, asking people's opinions about shorts, because I know that a lot of my viewers don't care about shorts.
Oh, good lord. Okay.
And so, yeah,
Oh.
because I'm contemplating whether I even bother doing shorts anymore. Because it seems like I've been talking with a lot of other people in the community, and their shorts views have also gone down.
Oh well, keep trying.
Because 2 months ago, I was people that I talked to were saying they were getting 1,000 views every short, and now they're getting half of what they used to get. So it's not just me, it's other users who are experiencing the same ineptitude in the views of their shorts. So I think the algorithm might have changed.
It's broken, man.
Because every now and then YouTube changes the algorithm because they get updated information about the viewership habits of their consumers, and advertisers dictate a lot of what happens on YouTube because YouTube makes all their money from advertising people who want to advertise on YouTube, that is. And so every now and then the algorithm changes. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, and not everyone is going to benefit at the same time, but not everyone is going to get killed at the same time, because YouTube is such a diverse platform for lots of different genres of content.
There you go.
But it seems like ever since YouTube bought out the YouTube Shorts feature, they have been very experimental, and I think they're going through another experiment right now, because I think they got feedback from people that shorts were being shoved into their face. Because I've noticed that when I go to the YouTube homepage, I don't see as many shorts anymore.
You think more than regular content that it's shoved in your face, though? Because on mine, I'll get a bunch of videos. I only get one line of 5 shorts at a time.
Yes, I'm the same. I used to get for one page on the homepage. That means before you have to click the down arrow and it reloads. I used to get 2 shelves of shorts, and now I only get 1. They used to be 10 long, and now they're only 5 long. So I think YouTube got feedback from people saying, hey, we don't want to see as many shorts shoved in our faces, and so YouTube did that, which is good for people who don't want to watch shorts, but it's bad for people who make shorts. And so I'm pretty sure that's the best answer I can give as to why myself and other people I've talked to who also make YouTube shorts aren't getting the views that they used to get, because they're not being pushed on the algorithm as much anymore. And I think it's also because YouTube they're focusing on their music feature, which incorporates playlists, because I think YouTube has been looking at what Spotify has done, with how Spotify has both music and podcasts on their platform. So I think what they're planning on doing is sacrificing room on the YouTube homepage that was dedicated to shorts, and they're going to replace that with the YouTube music video category, which incorporates podcasts, i.e. Spotify.
Seems hokey.
That's the best conclusion I can come up with. So it's going to be interesting to see how, as a YouTube creator, that affects my channel and it affects other channels. Because I've heard other LEGO channels talk about the subject of YouTube music, and they've already started making changes to their content. I've seen people rebrand their live streams as podcasts, so it can
Well,
be
you
featured
have to
on that
go to
new
Twitch.
YouTube music thing.
You're gonna
That's
have
an
to head on over to
interesting-
Twitch.
That's an interesting strategy I've seen some people doing. So a lot of curious stuff going on with the YouTube algorithm right now, which I always like to be up to date with. So as a content creator, I can evolve if I need to. Yeah.
Boom, there you go.
That doesn't look quite right. Yeah, because I need to use a 1x3 there. And who knows, we might be able to get baggy 11 done before the 2 hour mark.
Win, win, win. Save yourself some room for overtime.
Yes, allow myself more time for my May the 4th Be With You live stream. I've also got to make a video about my mock for May the 4th Be With You.
This is not.
So the reason you can't see what I'm building right now is because it's all off. Actually, now that there are less pieces, I can bring the floor here that I'm building, and I've got to rotate it 90 degrees so I can get this right. So since we're almost done, is there any plugs you'd like to do for your social media, Mark?
I'm just poking around on YouTube, doing my thing. Usually hanging out with someone somewhere sometime. Saturday shenanigans, standard staple going down Saturdays. Appreciate it.
Yeah, when I was going over my plans for this week, I realized that I've done a lot of work on the first 2 episodes of Real Whole Egg. That there wasn't really that much for me to do this time around. And so I looked at my StreamYard hours and I was like, what would be the first bottle episode of Real Whole Egg? And for those who don't know, a bottle episode is the episode of a TV series that it is intentionally low budget because they have plans to have a higher budget episode, so they've got to take the budget away from another episode, and they call that the bottle episode. I'm calling episode 3 of Real Whole Egg the bottle episode, colloquially.
If that's all squished down, damn, then okay.
So if anyone's familiar with film and television, you'll understand everything that I've just said. If you're not as familiar, Wikipedia is the answer to most people's general curiosities.
Wikipedia, eh? Nice. Well, guess what? Is this
And
the one?
as I always say, a Wikipedia article a day keeps dementia away. Other people say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. I don't
know about an apple. Probably all full of pesticides. These
Yeah,
days.
I don't eat apples, and I don't go to the doctors a lot, do I? So I'm not sure about the validity of that claim.
You don't eat apples very often?
I don't eat a lot of apples. Very rarely do I eat apples.
What about fruit in general?
I try to have a more. I really don't have a lot of that either. I really should be doing better. My diet is all over the place. I need to do better.
What are you generally eating, like steak and potatoes, or like pizza pops and chips?
Well, I eat more vegetables than I do fruit, and I need to incorporate more fruit into my diet.
Oh, vegetables are good for you.
Because I have vegetables five nights per week, and I need to have fruit. I need to have more. I need to get more fruit into my diet. But I need to find creative ways to incorporate fruit into other food.
Oh, you know what I can do there? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, there's a space for it too. No way.
Because after this live stream, I'm going to go make myself a smoothie, a mixed, which is always mixed berries because I like the antioxidants.
After this live stream, if Brick Adjuster's still going, I'll watch a bit of him. If not, I'm going to bed because I got to work.
Okay. I'm glad someone just brought that up. I can't compete with Brick Adjuster. I just cannot compete with him.
Well, sure you can, and it's not about competing. Why is it got to be like that though? Like, why got to look at it like that? Why can't you just be your?
Because competition brings forward a desire to be the best person you can be. If there was no competition, people would succumb to the normality of low standards.
Yeah, we'll focus on being that best one that you can be. Okay, now what is missing? Why isn't this fitting back here now?
I just can't. I'm just going to come forward and say that I cannot compete with Brick Adjuster. Brick Adjuster has a fantastic live stream format, and clearly that is more popular. And I agree. I have failed to deliver good enough content that people will actually want to watch over other people. So I give everyone else their flowers because they've and these are people who I've talked about before on my live streams because they are really good at what they do, and I admire them for being really good, for making really good content. And I always so kudos to those people because they have skills that I do not possess, and that is why my channel is dying.
Is that another mayo rant, another rotten egg special you're throwing at us?
That's not necessarily a rant. That's just the reality of my existence. Is people don't care about me as much as they used to, simply because there's more options. There's more options for people.
Yeah, so be your own food at the buffet. You know, it's going to be a buffet. Be your own food, right?
Yeah,
Everyone
but
looks at different food.
So I'll be my own food, and it's going to be going to be food that people don't want to eat.
Well, now you're just complaining about it in a negative space or in a negative way.
Yeah, because everyone loves to complain, and I like complaining about myself. I don't try to gain any sympathy from people. I just try to be honest about my emotions, because if people aren't honest about themselves, they're going to let emotions bottle up inside of their body, and if they don't release those emotions, something bad is.
Well, hell no! You gotta suppress that till the day you die. You can't let anyone know.
I don't like to take secrets to the grave.
You're not taking a secret to your grave.
What I'm saying.
You're dealing with your own headspace. Oh, was that an epic fail?
So we got all of those snot bricks in order.
What was I thinking I was going to do on this side then?
This might go a little bit longer than I thought, just because I was struggling to find some pieces. And the reason why I'm not blaming anyone for my failures is because they're my failures. If I'm not receiving enough attention, that means I'm not giving people what they want to watch. I'm not giving people a product that is worth giving attention to.
Oh, I'm not even going to comment on this no more.
That's why I am really enjoying putting all this Lego stuff together, because I really wanted any other time. So we're putting together a stand that has sheet music. That's a really neat tile right there. I really like that tile. There's no pair of quavers on there. They've only got the single note and... Oh, actually, no. Is that a pair of quavers? I can't remember the exact name of this note that has the really curly lines. I can't remember the exact name of that. I should know this stuff because I took music class in high school. I wasn't very good at it, but I remember a lot of the terminology. And we have Steve Weiser. Hey, Steve. Yeah, we're almost done here. I'm just finishing off bag 11 of the Jazz Club modular, and then we're going to save the rest of the build for next week's live stream.
Cheers, Steve. Happy weekend.
Which will be coming out the day before my birthday. We'll be putting together more castle mocks and finishing off the Jazz Club, and hopefully we can get to 550 subscribers by my next live stream. We are only 8 away now. We had 2 more subscribers, so at least that's some success we can take away from this live stream, is that we gained 2 more subscribers. And
aiming too much.
We only need 8 more to get to 450. To 550. Then we'll build the Sanctum Sanctorum. And after I build the Sanctum Sanctorum, I'm going to do some modifications so that I can fit it in the corner of where my hospital is going to be and the Daily Bugle. Because it is already a corner building, but I want to turn it into an inverted corner if I can. It's going to be tricky to do so, and it means that I'm not going to be using the base plate that it came on, and it's actually going to be traversing multiple base plates. So it's a tricky position of where I want to squeeze it in, but I think that's the best way for me to do it. That's going to be the best way for me to do it, and it's going to be a fun challenge to see how I can make it all come together. I'm quite looking forward to it because it's going to be a test of my building skills. But that's not definitive yet. But if we do get
to 550 subscribers before the end of the month, I will be building the Sanctum Sanctorum throughout the month of May 2023. And I've also got to build a couple more things to add to the Lego City this week, and I'm in preparation for the city update. And as it stands for the Mayo City election,
I gotta take off, Mayo.
Oh yeah, yeah. Have a good night, Mark.
You bet. We'll catch up with you soon. Maybe I'll check our time and we'll do like a backstage or something before shenanigans if you're up that early.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Peace.
Bye. Okay. Yeah, we're almost done. Almost done here. Putting together a couch. I think it's the couch that the performers wait on while they're backstage waiting to go to perform at the jazz club itself, and that couch goes next to the holder holding the sheet music. Oops, I built this wrong. Let me pull this apart. That's supposed to go there. And then we're going to put these tiles on top. And you can't see what I'm building. What I probably should do is move this to the other side. Like that. There we go. That's a better like that. I should have done this from the start. Oh well, that's my bad. Okay, so that goes in there, and then having these modified 1x2 dark bluish, dark blue plates with the 1x2 plate extension bracket will give room to put these dark blue 1x2 cheese slopes for the couch cushions. And then there's some Technic pieces that goes in here so that we can get these 1x1 yellow round plates to be the end caps of the couch. That goes next to the sheet music. That one studs away. That goes right there. And then there's a crate in the corner. Now there's a pot plant. Put this pot plant together. And Scott's blocks. I know you'll like this. We're using one of these leaf pieces. PPP. See, I have something for that can play if I can find it, or if it's still here. Where is it? Yes, here we go.
PPP. The Okay, I've got these spare bricks. Where do these go in the build? Oh yes, they go here. That goes there, and that goes there, and that goes there. So now there are these two. Where did these go? Got these 1x6 plates. Where did they go? Oh, I was supposed to use multiples of these pieces for the sheet music to attach to the clip. There we go. Let's squeeze that on there.
And I'm guessing this can go for the top of the crate right there. But let's investigate where these 1x6 plates need to go, and then we'll end this live stream. We did that. Well, we did that. Ah, yes, they go underneath here. Here's where they go, and that braces the connection. There we go. That's floor. So now let's go back to where bag 12 starts, and there we go. These are the spare pieces. I'll try to put these in the palm of my hands. There are the spare pieces. And I'll add this to the top right here. Just make sure it fits. Come on. My table has a bulge in the center, so it's a little bit off. Actually, no, this is supposed to go the other way. Or is it? No, that is supposed to go like that. It's difficult to place that thing. Anyway, there we go. So next week we will build the rest of this, which is bags 12 to 15. So who left a comment today in the stream? We had a Chip of the Old Block Toys who was on the panel, Red Coat Kyle who was on the panel, Nate, Mr. Blue, Greg, Dylan 117, Axel Plate, Gladiator Bricks Productions, a couple of Brickhead Streamlabs, Bricklock IL, Sean the Right Way, Scott's Blocks, Regular Harpy, Country Bricks Build Craze, Just Build It, Sean Snowden, Wickmaniac 81, Steve Weiser, and that was everyone. So I'm going to go watch some sport now. My back is killing me. I haven't had any breakfast yet, so I'm going to get myself a fruit smoothie, mixed berries to get the antioxidants. I'll be going live on Twitch in just under 9 hours now, playing Minecraft. So if anyone else likes Minecraft and they want to watch me playing Minecraft, you can go and follow me on Twitch. There should be a link in the description so that you can go and follow me on Twitch. I go live every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern in North America. I'll see you then. I'll see you the next time I upload content. There should be a castle-themed video that'll come out on this Sunday, Monday. Anyway, thank you for watching episode 3 of Real Whole Egg, and Mia, turn off the music. And let's roll the credits. Where's the credits? Where's the credits? There's the credits.
Thank you for supporting mayohosko Media. Your viewership is very important to us. Tell YouTube you like us by smashing the like button. Let your thoughts be known in the comments down below. Never miss out on any more LEGO content from us by hitting the subscribe button and ringing the notification bell. Stay tuned for live streams every Friday night at 9 PM Eastern in North America, and monthly city updates on the last Wednesday or Thursday of every month. If you like Minecraft and gaming streams, follow us on Twitch, mayo_hosko, no capital letters. Twitch streams every Saturday morning at 8 AM Eastern in North America. To be in the know, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at real_mayohosko. Have fun with us on our Discord server. Friend us on Facebook and join the fan club group. For business inquiries, email us at mayohosko@gmail.com. For historical inquiries, check out our website. For special community perks, including behind the scenes, voting rights, and early access videos, become an investor today by pledging to us on Patreon. Links in the description. Watch this video recommended to you, or check out this playlist if you missed any previous videos of the same genre. This has been mayohosko, and I am a fan of old Lego. #AFOOL.